Hey guys, and welcome to day 9 of Blue Does Christmas in 24 days. And today we're going to be making the sausage rolls to pop in the freezer ready for Boxing Day. So come with me. Hey guys, so one of Tanny's and the kids' favourite munchies for our Boxing Day buffet is my sausage rolls. Now yes, I bought my puff pastry. I didn't make it. Why, Blue? Why did you buy your puff pastry? Well, let me tell you why. 1, I can get 3 lots of sausage rolls out of 1 block of the pastry, which means that I can get all of my sausage rolls out of 2 blocks of the pastry. To make that pastry would cost me twice as much as it costs to buy the pastry as it would in the butter to make it. It would also take me about 2 or 3 days to make enough pastry to do all of the stuff that I have to do. So therefore it's a lot quicker, a lot simpler, a lot easier for me, a lot cheaper for me to do it this way, because I just know I'm not making my own puff pastry. Okay, simple. So just roll it out, take your time, do it how it works. What you might want to do is actually bring the pastry out the freezer or the fridge, out of the fridge probably an hour or 2 before you need it, unlike me, who brought it out about 5 seconds before I started filming. Yeah, because that's the clever thing to do. Now, we use the sausage meat that we really do prefer from a very specific pig farm shop called Trotters. Now, it's not the cheapest in the world. It's not at all. Is it comparable to, say, buying a pack of 50 cocktail sausage rolls? No. It's really not. Okay? But can I just say this? The flavour, the texture, completely different to the cocktail sausage rolls you're buying like Asda for £2 for 50. Right? It's a completely different thing. Now, we've saved a lot of money by doing everything ourselves. We have. And we've saved a lot of money making our own butter and buttermilk for certain jobs. We've saved a lot of money making that condensed milk so we don't have to buy milk powder. We've extended the life of that. We've done a lot of things this year that have saved us a lot of money. So you need to put that money that you've saved into the places you want to put it. Now, if that means buying 6 packets of your favourite sausage meat from your favourite butcher to do this, or to do several different things, then that's what you do. It's what we did. Now I'm going to be making 3 lots of sausage meat in these sausage rolls today. I'm going to be making 48 cocktail sausage rolls and 24 of the double sized ones, so party sausage rolls. Yeah, the party sized ones, not the cocktail ones, a little bit bigger than cocktail, but yeah, they're the party ones. Now, if you still want to make your own sausage rolls and you don't want to spend a lot of money on the sausage meat, that's entirely fine. That's up to you. If you have favourite sausages that you buy, grab those. Turn those into your sausage rolls. Now, I'm not putting any different flavours in these. I'm just doing them plain as they are, because that's the way that my lot like them. And that's okay. However, there is nothing wrong with putting your own flavourings in them. And, you could put sage and onion, you could put a bit of apple, you could put a little bit of grated carrot, celery, onion, and make it go that much further. You can do whatever you like. These ones, we like a decent amount of sausage meat and very, very thin pastry. And that's what we're doing here today. Now, if you want to use your favourite meat from your favourite sausages, I would suggest that you buy a couple of packs of your favourite sausages, take them out of the meat out of the skins. Okay, so take the skins off and then mix the sausage meat together in a bowl so that you can make whatever size sausage roll you want. And make sure that that filling is well stretched through the whole thing. Now, unlike bought sausage rolls, the thinner the pastry you do on your own, the less likely you are to end up with that claggy mess that you get in the top of the roof of your mouth, where it's fatty and greasy and you're just like, ugh, you know, it's not nice. The kind of gluey flavour that you get. So I make sure that my pastry is only about 1 millimetre thick, which is an 1/18 of an inch, something like that. It's really, really small, really small. So what happens when you bite into it is that the pastry will literally dissolve in your mouth and you're left with the sausage flavour, which is what you want. The pastry is only really there as a protective agent for your fingers from the extremely hot sausage. We noticed this year that the cost of the sausage meat has gone up really high. It's probably double what it was last year, which is exorbitant. However, they also have a deal for half a pig for £99, and we're going to make use of that this year. I know I keep saying I'm going to, but this year we are actually going to do it. So not only have we noticed that the price of the sausage meat is twice as much as it was last year, we've also noticed that the size of the packet has gone down by 150 grams. Last year the packs were 500 grams. This year they are 350 grams. So it is important to make sure they go as far as they can do. So I'm making one pack do 2 full lengths of sausage rolls. Now there's a little bit of a conundrum when it comes to pricing up your sausage rolls for making them yourself. Now, sure, Asda have packs of cocktail sausages 50 for £2. However, they're awful. Let's be honest. They've got less than a teaspoon of mix in each one. They're really tasteless and they do leave that horrible fatty flavour in your mouth. It's the same as the other sausage rolls. They're a little bit bigger that you buy in the grab and go sections of the supermarket, where they're just ready to go and you can eat them cold out of the packet. They're pretty awful as well, let's be fair. Alright, and there'll be nothing on these that we have here. Places like Ocado, which basically sell Marks and Spencer's food, are probably closer to the quality of the meat that we have here. Now, they are selling their best ever 12 mini pork sausage rolls frozen for £8 for 12, and that's for the little dinky cocktail ones. That's the little dinky cocktail ones. They got 12 for £8. Other sausage rolls that I've found that are around about the same size as the ones that I'm making for this first batch, they're sold. There's 4 in a pack from the Cornish hamper store, which are pork, herb and black pepper, and they're £10 for 4 of them, and they'll be about the size that I'm making this first batch. Sausage rolls are one of those things that can be deeply personal. We all have our favourites, the ones that we get, the ones that we make, the flavours that we want, you know, the ones that we will never eat again because they are so awful, you know, and the ones that bring back a little bit of nostalgia to us, whether they're ones that, like the ones that our parents used to make, our mums used to make, grandma, aunties, whatever, or, you know, just ones that remind you of somewhere that you once went, you know. So you take all that into account when you make them for yourself. And my sister, who I spend a lot of time with and I love her deeply, she, if nothing else, if she makes nothing else herself for Christmas, she will always make her sausage rolls, because her boys will absolutely mutiny if she does not. They will absolutely mutiny if she does not. So she spends a whole day making just sausage rolls for her lot, because they love them that much. Now, does she do anything very extra special with hers? No, she doesn't. But they're made by her. And that there is the point. That's the point. It's about the nostalgia when it comes to sausage rolls and some other little bits and pieces that you might be the only one who makes on Christmas, you know? It's about the nostalgia of the thing. It's like, for us, it's the Christmas gravy. If I don't make the gravy on Christmas, there's mutiny, and I have to make a massive stock pot of it. We're not talking about just having a little gravy boat on the table. I'm talking my lot want 2-litre jugs of it each. You know, they're quite happy to just have a massive pot in the middle of the table with a ladle and just ladle loads of it all over their food, because to them it's an extra food group. Right, so now we've got our sausage, 2 lots of sausage rolls done. We're going to make our first lot of sausage rolls. We're getting 8 out of each batch on this, and we're just placing them on a piece of paper that was under some ready rolled pastry, so that we can lay these out flat in the freezer, so that once they're frozen tomorrow we can pack them up in boxes ready to go. There we go. We have 24 of the party-sized sausage rolls ready for the freezer. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to put little lines in the pastry. This will help release some of the moisture when it comes out as steam. Yes, that'll happen down the sides as well, but we want it to happen up the top, because we don't want to have soggy pastry. The other thing is they look a bit more professional if you do that, because, you know, sausage rolls always seem to have little lines on them. So, you know, we want to look like we know what we're doing, innit? Yeah, sort of. So once we've fiddled with these and they're all done, we can pop them in the freezer, on the top of the freezer, where no one's going to put anything on top of them. Okay. Overnight, so that they can freeze up, and then we're going to pop them in boxes ready for cooking on Boxing Day morning. Right, so we're ready now to do our cocktail sausage rolls, which are the little bite-sized ones, and we're going to get 3 lines of those out of this block of pastry as well. So once again, I have rolled out this pastry to about 1 millimeter thick, which is about 1/18 of an inch. Absolutely the thinnest you could possibly get it. Because, like I said, we want it just to literally dissolve in our mouths and not leave any nasty residue in there. So I was going to do a few different flavours, but I kind of was running out of time yesterday and had to make a decision not to. Which isn't a big deal, because, you know, we're going to have little bowls of ketchup and all sorts of stuff around so that they can just have what they want with them. One of the things that you could do if you didn't want to have loads of bowls of ketchup and other sauces around is actually put a little bit of ketchup on the pastry underneath the sausage meat, so that it's already in there. The other thing you can do is you can mix up a bit of cheese with the pork mince, so that you got cheesy sausage rolls, because, oh, yum! One of my absolute favourites is pork and cheese and apple, and I absolutely adore that. I really do. We can do that another time, it's not a big deal. Now, as you can see, we've made them the same size as we did for the others, but we've cut those now in half. That's it. You're just cutting them in half, the other ones that you made. Now, exactly as we were doing with the bigger ones, we're going to be putting these little ones on a baking tray that's lined with some paper that was once underneath some pre-rolled pastry. So we're reusing the paper for this purpose. Now you want to put these with the sausage side up, so the middle needs to be pointing upwards, and otherwise they will collapse and they won't sit right in the container. They also won't freeze in a good shape, and they also may squish, and we don't want them squished. We want nice little circly puffs of yumminess. So Blue, when we come to cook these, how long do we have to cook them for? Well, you can cook them from frozen, and I would suggest that you do that exactly as you would if you just bought yourself a bag of cocktail sausage rolls. Okay, you put them all on the tray and you have them this way. Okay, so we're going to be cooking them at 220 Celsius, which is 450 Fahrenheit, and gas mark 7, and you're going to be putting them in for around about 20 to 25 minutes. Check them at 20 minutes. It may just be that they're a little blonde, but the rest is cooked. So they may just need a little couple more minutes and put them in for the full 25. Now, once these are fully frozen, the next day we can get our containers out, and we're going to line them with the piece of paper that's underneath our sausage rolls, because that's the clever thing to do, and get them in until you've got them in their boxes. So there we go. They're all ready for whenever you're ready for them. And yeah, easy to cook, easy to pop out, and has saved you a heap of time. Because let's be honest, the more time we can save ourselves this time of year, the better off we are. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a really great rest of your day, guys. Bye.